What's up, friends? Rich DeMuro here, Rich on Tech, taking a look at Google's latest hardware product. This is the Google Nest Hub Max. Now, you might notice the name has changed a little bit from last year when it was the Google Home Hub. This is now using that Nest branding as well, and the Max branding, which is the bigger version of the product. And it does add a couple of new features, in fact, quite a lot. So this is the device. It's got this 10-inch screen. It is now HD 1080. It also has a camera here, something we did not have on last year's model. This is a wide angle camera, 127 degrees. You still have two of your microphones up here, which are really good. And of course, this little ambient sensor here, and that helps make the screen kind of adapt to the room that it's in and also the ambient lighting. So just taking a look around this thing, of course, on the back, it's very similar. You've got this on-off switch, so if I press this,
mic and camera are off.
That is a physical disconnector for both the mic and the camera. And you also notice on the front that when the red light is on, this thing is disconnected. So turn it off again.
The mic and camera are back on.
And now everything's back on, and you still have a physical volume button over here on the side, so you can see exactly what the volume is at any time. Now, let me show you this camera, because this now functions as a Nest Cam. So wherever you have this thing set up in your house, you can now see a live stream of that room at any time, just like you would a typical Nest Cam, because they're working with the Nest team. So let's do a video call, and I'll show you a cool feature of how this works. Oh, there we go. Let me bring the volume down just a little bit. So we've got Ashton here for the video call, and I'm gonna accept this. Now watch this. So once we have Ashton on there, look at that. What's up, Ashton?
How you doing?
Okay, I'm going to mute you just because I know it's going to do a little reverb there. So this is the cool feature. So I'm going to bring me up here big, and watch this. This is using kind of that same Nest technology, and watch this. So as I move around the room, the camera is adjusting to where I am. So as I go closer, you can see me there. As I go further, you can see me, and it's still keeping me in frame. So why is this useful? Well, of course, if you're walking around your house, or you're cooking, or you're doing something while you're video chatting with people, the camera is doing all the heavy lifting and keeping you in the frame, which is pretty cool. So I like that feature. You could turn it off at any time by pressing over here in the corner, and that will just keep everything centered up. Now, if you look at this angle we have here, this is a very wide angle camera, and you can see pretty much the whole room. So it's not adjustable, it is fixed. So you basically get one wide angle of your entire room when you're looking at Nest, or if you're video chatting. Otherwise, you can pop it into this mode where it will follow you around, and I find that kind of fun. All right, Ashton, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you. All right, so the other neat thing is that you can now do video messages. So you can leave a video message for someone. Of course, this is all working on the back of Duo, so you can leave a video message for someone, and you might be wondering, well, wait a second. What if I leave a video message here for my wife and I come home, does it show it to me? Well, it has this new feature called proactive notifications. So it will recognize your face if you train it, just like with your voice. And when you come into view, Ashton just came into view, his notifications immediately pop up on the screen here, which is really cool. So now you can see, by the way, that he has 2 missed video calls. Oh, I got 2 missed video calls, okay. And again, all of his stuff is showing up on the screen because it is customized. So kind of like the same way that there's voice match, if you have one of these Google Homes, or even on your phone, it kind of knows your voice. Now it can know your face, and Google is telling me that a lot of this processing is done on unit. So it's not really sending your facial recognition data to the cloud. It's doing all the processing on unit. So for privacy purposes, that's kind of nice. All right. The feature that I think is the coolest out of the entire device is this new quick gesture. So I think I just have to show it to you and kind of let you see exactly what it does. So I'll do my typical thing here. Hey, Google, play some music.
Playing some music on YouTube Music.
Okay, so we'll let it play some music. So I'm not sure this has ever happened to you, but you're playing some music on YouTube Music or whatever, and you're kind of cooking, doing something in the kitchen, or maybe you just need to pause the music really fast, right? Well, what do you have to do? You have to walk over to the device and you got to press the pause button. Now there's an easier way, and all you have to do is this. Look at the device and hold your hand up. Watch. That's it. So you have to do, it's kind of like a 2 thing, because it's looking for your face, so it knows that you're giving it the attention, because it doesn't want to just always pause the music every time you raise your hand. So again, it's kind of like, look at the device, it sees your face, and then boom, just hold your hand here, and it resumes. So let me see on the screen there so you can see, and it's a little bit trickier when you're blocking the camera, but I'll see if I can do this again. So look at the screen, I hold my hand up, and it is a little trickier when I'm doing it that way, so there we go. But anyway, this is a really cool feature to have in the house, in the kitchen, when you're trying to do something. That is just so fun, and it's going to be really fun when you have friends over, because of course you're going to want to show them that, because you don't get something like this to not show off some of the fun features, right? All right, so otherwise it does all the same things that you can do on your typical hub, which is, you can make calls still, you can play music, you can watch YouTube videos. I find it really helpful for finding phone numbers, calling places, and also getting directions and the weather. Of course, I'm asking it the weather pretty much every time I go out for a run. I want to know what the weather is outside, because it's too tough to just walk outside and see. I just want to have Google tell me. All right, so I think that's it for now for the Google Nest Hub Max. This is going to cost $229, but keep in mind, you are getting a lot with that, which, notably, you're getting a security camera and a nice big screen to show all your photos, which we didn't even talk about, but that's pretty much one of the best features of this thing when you're not using it, is that it's constantly showing you great curated photos from Google Photos. So that's really fun. This is going to launch in July. Again, $229, and it's the Google Nest Hub Max. So thanks so much for watching the video. I think I have to do this one more time, right? Can I just play my music one more time? And I'll forward to, let's see. So let's just try this one more time before I go. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm Rich DeMuro. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, if you learned something from it, share it with your friends or give it the old thumbs up. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.